there comes a time when you have that disc in your hand or you have that download started and you put that game in or you press start and game begins. It's the hype is over. You got the game in your hands, and it's immediately apparent that we're dealing with a studio and a publisher that really cares for the franchise, right? They care for the franchise, the storytelling, gameplay. It's all on point, the fan service sometimes right up in your face, but it's so Champions League and so good. Um, that's what making games should be all about as a game developer. You always want to aim for the highest, and this is the highest. But enough about Insomniac Spider-Man 2. Let's talk about this questionable company called Activision, right? We all have our hands on Modern Warfare 3 now for a couple of days, and everything that we suspected is true, right? It's just DLC, it's rushed, it's incomplete. It it's just another chapter in Activision and its developers being just sleazeball companies, just full stop. So the early access was actually a bit of the blurry access. It's unbelievable that a game studio, as a game studio, you want to aim for the highest, right? You want to aim that Champions League level of gaming. You want to bring something to the market, to the community that actually is objective. That should be good game, right? That should be your ultimate goal as a game developer. You want to build quality and immersive storytelling. That is what you want to accomplish, right? And I just can't imagine that the employees of Sledgehammer, when the work is done on Modern Warfare 3 campaign, and you have a beer and a laugh and some snacks at the end of the week, and everybody's happy because reached the golden state, it's done, and that people actually tell each other, yeah, this is really, really, really a good game. I just fail to believe that these people from Sledgehammer do not know what's going on. That they created a shitty product that is just downright insult to your customers. The single player campaign, it was so hurtful, so painful that I couldn't even finalize the damn game. I just quit. I just gave up. I just didn't care at all. It's single player campaigns are not my biggest favorite, but for Call of Duty, you always knew what you're going to get. It's almost a Michael Bay type of on rails immersive story, right? That's always what it was. Nothing, at absolutely nothing, what made the single player campaign of Call of Duty good is there. It's all gone. It's just Warzone, DMZ bullshit. It's linear because you walk from point A or point B or to point C on that small open environment map, and then you meet with some hostiles and then you move the fuck on. That's basically what you're doing. I just fail to believe that talented developers that want to make good games, because that should be, I'm a game developer, I want to make good games. That is what you want to do. And then you're going to work at Sledgehammer and then you build this shit and then you go home with pride, or how does that work even? Okay, so the single player campaign is rushed. It's bullshit. I'm not even going in depth in that because why? So the zombie mode. Maybe I have an unpopular opinion, but I like Breakout. I like the round based. Don't get me wrong. I like the round based type of Triarch zombies, right? So round based. But I like Breakout because you could just hang back and just level up. You felt the progression. You move from one objective to another one. See how long you can go before you exfil, right? But now, again, just like the single player campaign, it's just DMZ with zombies. And it's actually not even real fun because why the 45 minutes? Just remove the freaking clock. I just want to spend time in there, level up, collect what I want to collect for the next rounds, and then move as close to the middle of the red zone as possible. And now, after 45 minutes, you need to be gone. And why is that counter there? So I see these zombies dying out quite quickly. Full stop. So the multiplayer campaign multiplayer campaign. It's actually a campaign because you really need to see through this shit. So the multiplayer actually, I noticed that I didn't care anymore. I just didn't care. The skill based matchmaking in this multiplayer is so freaking strong that after one or two games, you're completely sweating your balls off. So, and that's not what I'm looking for in a Call of Duty. Call of Duty should be dumb arcade, fast pace, in and out, small maps, dumb fun, right? That's what Call of Duty was always all about. It's not anymore. Sorry about that. It's a sweat fest, first class. And yeah, we have the OG maps. Yeah, but there is a reason why they're OG maps, and I know every map in and out, and I just don't care anymore. And that's because we're dealing with a company and a publisher and a developer that also doesn't care about the nostalgia feeling about Call of Duty. If you bring these maps back, fine, and that these maps were 100% intended as a downloadable content or an expansion to Modern Warfare 2, that's quite obvious. This was already on the shell to be released on the drip in this Modern Warfare 2 game. It also belongs to Modern Warfare 2. So now we have Modern Warfare 3 coming from a publisher and developers that just they're just giving the middle finger to this Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3 era. That was so freaking good. One a bit better than the other. Okay, fine. That's up for debate. But the Modern Warfare saga or universe is absolutely epic. And what have they done with it? They just slap the Modern Warfare sticker on a bunch of bullshit. And people buy it. People buy it. So I think we should... What is good about this multiplayer is that the gunplay and the gameplay is pretty damn good. If you have a match that where the skill-based matchmaking hasn't kicked in yet, then it's good. So I do believe that this is Call of Duty. Call of Duty is not going to get any better than this anymore. And I think we should all let go of this nostalgia feeling and constantly say, oh yeah, this Call of Duty is going to be the best Call of Duty and they're going to fix it and going back to that old feeling. They're not. Not. Categorically not. As long as people paying $1 billion in 10 days, we can scream as long as we want. This game is made for the weak Timmies that needs protection in life, in gaming, in everything. Skill-based matchmaking and all the horse shit surrounding that everything needs to turn into Warzone or to DMZ. Call of Duty 6v6 multiplayer is dead. It's dead. You know, it's good that they brought back the old maps because that makes it a bit more fun because you actually know the majority of the maps are actually really good. But considering the whole direction that Call of Duty has taken and where it is right now, we're always with a group of friends, right? That every time a Call of Duty launches, we jump on and we play a few evenings and maybe somewhere to the middle of the night. That's always what we used to do. We know each other a long time. But we actually reached a point that we didn't care anymore. We played a couple of multiplayer matches and everybody just got fed up with the whole skill-based matchmaking. The sweatfest was going on. So we jumped into zombies and we had a reasonable, okay, good time there. But other than that, it's a completely forgettable game, and it's a completely forgettable franchise. It actually does not deserve to gross the amount of money it's grossing. Any other studio, any other developer that will pour out a game like this will be absolutely destroyed and punished. Absolutely. Titanfall 2 in 2023 is better than Modern Warfare 3. Prove me wrong. Change my mind. Really, change my mind. Titanfall 2. Years and years old game, dating from, it's from the PlayStation 3, I believe, as well. PlayStation 4. Sorry. So it's beyond comprehension that you will have more fun with these games than Call of Duty in the state it's in right now. So it's dumb fun still. It's still dumb fun for a couple of hours, but that's it. So you have no campaign. Zombies will be quickly forgotten over time. So you only have Warzone and the multiplayer to level your weapons. That's it. And that leveling of weapons is a frustrating campaign because of the skill-based matchmaking and all related issues. So it's just hard to see a franchise being destroyed by incompetent idiots. That's what's happening right now. That's it. But as long as it's grossing $1 billion, this is Call of Duty, and it's not going to get any better than this. Bye.